score this morning. Melanie Beaver is looking to change all of that. Strikes it, and it's gone wide! It really has gone wide as can be.
Goal. Yes, this is the part of the show where you get to prove your football knowledge in the pursuit of prizes. The rules are very simple. If our fans get a question right, then they get to pick a star to take a penalty. There are 5 penalties at stake, and whoever has scored the most goals at the end of the game wins today's star prize. They're limbering up there, but here's the man between the sticks and between you and those prizes. He's a great goalkeeper, but he's also known for his dribbling, and that's just his poor table manners. It's Ant Dec! Well, it really is the fittest I have ever seen him looking. And now to tell us who he's up against, let's go over to the man who's too small to be called a coach, Minibus Donnelly.
Thanks very much, Kat. Let me tell you who we've got lining up for you today. We've got Bradley, Paul, and the lovely Rachel from S Club 7, Ronan and Jerry Honeywell. They're all going to be playing for you today, but they've all got numbers on their backs, but being footballers, they can't count, and they're all sitting in the wrong order. They're lined up alphabetically by height. Over to you, Brian.
Thank you very much, Minibus Donnelly. So let's introduce the callers. Line 1, what's your name? Where you come from?
James Barker from Mansfield.
Hello, James. Hello, James. Good morning to you. And line 2, what's your name? Where do you come from?
I'm Thomas Southcott from Basildon.
Good luck to you both. Now then, the rules are simple. We ask you a question. If you think you know the answer, then you have to buzz using your telephone. Whoever gets that question right gets to pick a number between 1 and 5. And whoever has that jersey on steps up to take the penalty. If you get the question wrong, however, I'm going to throw it over to the other contestant. The winner is whoever scores the most goals from the 5 available penalties. Do you both understand?
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. OK, this is question number 1. Stand by those phones. Which football team does Robbie Williams support?
Line 2.
That's Thomas. Go on, Thomas.
Port Vale.
That's absolutely correct. So, Thomas, pick a number between 1 and 5.
1.
Number 1, it's Ronan Keating. One of those players whose brains really are in his head. Here he comes for the run-up. It's Ronan against that. He's got a very confident run-up. A stumble. And it's there! Ronan Keating is the scorer! It really is wonderful goal! It's 1-0 to go!
We can see that in an action replay. Take a look at this.
He's hurt.
Oh, and look at the way that he steps up there. A little shimmy, sends the keeper fumbling through the air like he would fumble for apples at his local greengrocer. It's a goal!
That's 1-0 to Thomas. So let's go for the second question. Which 2 teams play in the Old Firm derby?
Line 2.
That's Thomas again.
Celtic and Rangers.
Absolutely correct! Now you've got a choice of 4 numbers. You can pick 2, 3, 4 or 5.
3.
Number 3.
It's the lovely Rachel!
It's the lovely Rachel.
Rachel is one of those players who loves to dribble. The other players hate it. You can see it all over their face.
Let's take a look at that ball going straight through his legs again in a replay.
Rachel steps up here. You can see she's got her eyes firmly fixed between the goalkeeper's legs. Yes, and she slots it home like the camel through the eye of a needle. It's a goal.
He looks upset. Now, James, you really need to get this next question right and score a penalty, because otherwise it's all over, OK?
Yep.
This is the next question. Which football team did Westlife's Nicky Bryan play for? Out of time. Let's move on to the next question.
Jerry was right.
It was right, though. She was right, though. Next question. Which footballer says, I'm a footballer, not a movie star?
Line 2.
Oh, now this is tense. Go on.
David Ginola.
Absolutely correct. Now, you have 3 numbers to choose from, Thomas. You can have 2, 4 or 5. And if you get this, Thomas, that's it. It's all over. You've won today's star prize. So what number are you going to pick? 2, 4 or 5? 4?
It's Paul!
Wow!
For those of you watching in black and white today, Paul is the one dressed in black and white. He runs up to take the penalty. Very confident run up. And it's in! It's in the back. The keeper has no chance. And the celebration is as good as the goal.
So there you go. Thomas has got 3-0, but let's have a look at the replay.
Oh, and he just steps up. It really wasn't any doubt in his mind from the very beginning to the very end. That was a penalty. It was a goal.
Congratulations, Thomas. You've just won that clever little jukebox that can store hours worth of music. OK, here we go. You ready? Who is the manager of Glasgow Celtic?
Kenny.
Kenny.
Martin O'Neill.
Absolutely correct. Pick a number.
4.
Pick a number between 1 and 5, Kenny.
4.
4.
It's Stephen Gately. Shows your number, Stephen. Oh, Stephen's number is actually falling off his back, but it is a 4. It's Stephen versus Ant. Stephen versus Ant. He steps up confidently. No! It's not a goal.
Oh, hard lines there, Kenny, but let's just take a look at a replay.
Oh, well, Stephen steps up confidently there, and he strikes it, but he really did gamble all of his eggs, and it's not a goal.
Oh, hard luck, Kenny, but that means that there's everything still to play for. This is question number 2. Ryan Giggs plays international football for which country?
Kenny.
Kenny!
Wales.
Absolutely correct. Pick a number. You can have 1, 2, 3, or 5.
2.
2.
It's Marie from Change. The first girl of the day to take a penalty, and she's looking very confident. Strikes it. It's a save! It's a save! He saved it. It's not a goal.
Oh! She's very disappointed with that, and hard luck, Kenny. Come on, Ross, see if you can do a bit better. Which team do the Oh, should we see it in replay? Should we see it in replay?
Yes.
Yeah, go on, let's see it in replay.
Marie stepped up there very confidently, struck it, but the keeper was equal to it. It's not a goal.
OK, Ross and Kenny, this is question number 3. Which team do the Gallagher brothers support?
Kenny.
Go, Kenny.
The City.
Yes, absolutely correct. So, yeah, you can pick a number. You can pick 1, 3, or 5.
3.
3.
It's William
Oh, this is a certainty.
Shows us the 3 on his back. William certainly looks like he means business. The whistle's blown, he steps up and strikes it. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper! Oh, my goodness me, it's not a goal.
Ant McPartlin is on fire this morning. Well done, Ant. Hard luck, Kenny. OK, should we see it in the replay?
Yes.
Let's see a replay.
William steps up there, he struck it very confidently. Some people say that William has football in his blood. It's a pity it hasn't reached his legs. It's not a goal.
Thank you very much, Donnelly. OK, Ross, Kenny, this is question number 4. Which 2 teams will play in this year's FA Cup final?
Ross.
Ross, go on.
What's the FA Cup final? Who's playing? Liverpool and Arsenal.
Absolutely correct. OK, you can pick a number between 1 and 5, Ross.
5.
5.
Melanie B.
It's Mel B. She can do it.
Still nil all. Still yet to score this morning. Melanie B is not going to change all of that. Strikes it, and it's gone wide. It really has gone wide as can be.
Oh, let's have a little look at a replay.
Melanie B looked confident. She talked the talk, but couldn't walk the walk. This really is turning out to be a smoked salmon sandwich of a match if ever there was one. It's not a goal.
OK, now we've reached a critical point here, because if someone gets a goal after answering this next question correctly, then they win the entire game. So this really is fingers on the buzzers. OK, ready? Which footballer had the hand of God?
Ross.
Go on, Ross.
Maradona.
Yes, correct. You're left with number 1.
Number 1, it's Sarah from 18s. If Sarah can score this, it's all over and Ross is the winner. Sarah shoots. Oh, no! Oh, but she scuffed it. She can't believe it.
She nearly got me. She nearly got me. Take a look at the replay.
Oh, I'd really rather not look at this, but Sarah strikes it. Oh, and my goodness, that is the worst penalty we've ever seen. She kicked herself in the foot. It's not a goal.
OK, which means that we're 0-0, so this is kind of sudden death now. One of you has got to get this question right. OK, who is the new Watford manager?
Kenny.
Go on, Kenny.
Gianluca Vialli.
Absolutely correct. Now, Now, you can pick any one of our stars to take a penalty for you.
Big
Who would
choice.
you like to pick?
Mel B.
Mel B! Are you sure? Okay. Now, hold on.
If Melanie...
Hard luck, Kenny. That means it was sudden death, which
Sorry.
means that Ross wins all the prizes this morning. Congratulations, Ross. Give us a whoop. Woo! All right. Congratulations, Ross. You have won all the wrestling goodies, the 3 games consoles, the game, the skateboard, the scooter, the sticker book, and all the signed goodies.
Thanks a lot.
Shall we have a little look at the replay, the moment when Ross won? Let's have a little look.
Melanie B steps up again, strikes it, it's going for the top corner, but the hands are there, the unacceptable hands that
Hard luck,
plucked it out
Kenny.
of the air. They
Hard luck,
plucked it out
Kenny.
like an old lady would pluck a blouse out from a jumble sale pile.
But it
really was a great
It was
save.
a good performance today from you.
It wasn't bad, was it? It was a good performance today.
practicing
Nobody
has
got
paid
a
off.
clean sheet. First clean sheet.
Can you
Well
sum up
done.
your performance to this funny noise? What about in the face? There we have it.
Time for a break, ladies and gentlemen. More from Eat My Goal next week.